Hello and welcome to another LeetCode solution video. This is problem number 55, Jump Game. For this problem, you're given an integer array nums. You're initially positioned at the array's first index, and each element in the array represents your maximum jump length at that position. Return true if you can reach the last index, or false otherwise. For example 1, we're given an input nums array of 2, 3, 1, 1, 4. And our output would be true, and this is because we would jump one step from index 0 to 1, then 3 steps to the last index. And for example 2, we're given an input nums array of 3, 2, 1, 0, 4, and the output for this would be false. You'll always arrive at index 3 no matter what, and that is because all 3 of the first indexes will jump you to the index where 0 is, and from there you won't be able to jump, so you'll be stuck at the 0 value. Let's go through an example. For this example, our input nums array is 2, 1, 3, 1, 0, 1. And for our solution, we're going to go through our nums array, keeping track of our max reach value, and this will be the largest jump value we can get to from our current index. And our largest jump will be determined by our current index plus the value at our current index. And at any point, if our max reach is larger than the length of our nums array minus 1, we can just return true because we made it to the last index in our array. So starting out, we'll look at our first index in our array. So our index is 0 and our max reach value will be 0 because we're just starting out. So our current jump will be our index of 0 plus our current value at our index of 2. From this position, we can jump 2 spaces, and we'll compare our current jump value to our max reach value, and we'll take whichever is greater and set our max reach equal to that. So 2 is greater than 0, so our max reach is now 2. So from this position, we can jump 2 indexes. Now we'll move on to our next index. So now our current index is 1, so our current jump would be 1 plus our current value, which is 1, so it's 2. And when we compare it to our max reach, it's the same value, so we'll just leave it at 2. So from this position, we can jump to the second index as our furthest jump. Moving on to our next index, our index is 2. Our value at this index is 3. So with our current jump, we can jump to our 5th index. And now when comparing our max reach to our current jump, 5 is greater than 2, so we'll update our max reach to be 5. And when checking our max reach against the length of our nums array minus 1, we can see that our max reach is greater than or equal to our nums length minus 1, which is 5. So from this index, we can jump to our last index. So at this point, we can just return true because we can jump to the end of our nums array. Let's jump into the code. The first thing we want to do is initialize our max reach variable and set this equal to 0. Next, we'll want to get the length of our nums array. Now we'll want to loop through our input nums array. And the first thing we want to do is check to see if our current index is greater than our max reach. And if it is, we want to return false because this means we have not been able to make it to the end of our nums array. Next, we'll want to compare our max reach value to our current jump value and take whichever is greater and set our max reach equal to that value. And finally, we'll want to check if our max reach value has made it to the end of our input nums array, and we can do that by seeing if it's greater than or equal to our length minus 1. And if it is greater than or equal, we want to return true because this means we've made it to the end of our nums array. And that's it for our looping. So if we get out of our loop and have not returned true, we just want to return false here because that means we also did not reach the end of our nums array. And that's it for our code. So let's run this. All test cases passed, so let's submit. Our solution was accepted, so that's it for this problem. If you like this video and want to see more content like it, make sure to check out my channel. Thanks for watching.